Hey everyone, it's Brittany. I am not gonna lie, I have tried to film this video at least 6 times and I just can't seem to get through it. So 7th time is a charm, I really hope. Today's video is the 10 indie decks that I wanted to showcase. It is a VR from Rose Honey Ritual and Garden Goddess Tarot, two YouTubers that I love so much. They're really inspired me to pick different decks than I usually do. As y'all know, I am forever picking for Hoxa for everything when it comes to top 10. It's always up there. That one, the Reclaim, and the Outgrow Yourself are 3 decks that I always choose. And I was like, all right, this time I'm choosing something completely different because there are other incredible decks in my collection that I don't show enough. So that's the plan. Top 10 indie tarot decks. Like I said, not my top just because those 3 are always up there, but these 10 are freaking phenomenal and I can't wait to show y'all. So I'm going to switch y'all around to so y'all can see the goodies. So let's do that. Okay, so first up I wanted to show, get it, the Modern Love deck. Trying to get this in frame better. How does that look? I don't know. Let's see. Let me try to get this a little higher. There we go. I think that's better. What do y'all think? I'm editing this out anyway, so it doesn't matter. And action. First up is the Modern Love Tarot by Ethany. This is an excellent relationship deck. The guidebook is a freaking monster. And it has everything. There is a meaning for general, for if you're single, you're in a relationship, you're ready for a relationship, you're in a struggling relationship, you just broken up. Like, there's everything here. And the cards are so good. It's such an easy reader. I don't tend to read with this deck for myself, but I do always bring it out for my friends and they love it. They always connect with the cards and there's a lot of just modern, I mean, look at that. There's a lot of modern struggles in this deck that relationships go through. So, love that dominatrix. It's very intuitive. It's always performed so well for me. There's one other card. Oh, it's coming up. Yeah. This one. I mean, this doesn't speak to so many people in this day and age. Very modern. And yeah, it's so good. That's the Hangman. Oh, I went upside down with some of them. Oh, yep. Modern Love Tarot. Like I said, I don't tend to pull this for myself. I pull it out for my friends, and they love it. Love that sun. Oh. I found this one interesting. I thought this would be Judgment, but then when I saw Judgment, I was like, okay, that makes sense. Let me see if I can find it. Oh no. Sometimes maybe it's a little too on point though. I'll give it that. Sometimes it's a little too technical. I mean, if I was doing a reading for myself and I got that divorce card, I'd be like, honey, what the hell? Right? But I don't think I've ever pulled that card in any reading. Here it is, Judgment. Oh, yep. See that? Oh. So, yep. That is the Modern Love Tarot by Ethany. Probably gonna add all this out. Edit all of it out. So you don't have to see me putting everything away because that is boring. Up next is the Ellis deck. I love this deck so much. I use it a lot during the spring. I love the Fae energy it gives off. It's so beautiful. It has like that cartoony feel, but there's a depth there. That makes it so good. I love that Two of Swords. It just feels so springy to me. Springy. Springtime. I also love this cardstock. It shuffles so nicely. So good. Look at these edges too. Aren't they gorgeous? That is the Ellis deck. This is the 5th edition. So obviously a lot of people love and use this deck. And that is why I'm going to segue into a deck that I feel like never gets enough love. I know I've showed it on my channel a few times, but I'm going to keep showing it because I feel like I never see this deck anywheres, and it's a shame because it is so good. It's quirky and weird and fun, and that is the Moon Power Tarot by Sick Sad Girls. Yep, Sick Sad Girls. The colors are freaking awesome. Those neons. Look at that. Oh. It's so different and weird and fun. And I love it. I love this deck. And I never see it on anyone's channel. And it blows my mind because it's so good. Look at that. Choking on those words, swallowing that sword. You know, that naivety of just not thinking before you speak. It's so good. Why isn't this anywheres? Why doesn't everybody have this deck? I love it. I love it so much. I mean, what's cooler than an alien riding a rat, right? Like, come on. Or an alien riding a tiger, liger. I don't know what that is. I mean, that's the Seven of Swords, right? Yeah. Look at that. That taped up mask. The hiding behind. That falseness. I mean, that's so good. It's so good. I feel like I say that a lot, but I mean it. I love the moon. I love this moon. It's in the moon card too. And of course that's the sun. So like that duality. Look at the Hermit. Oh, so good. It's so good. Why isn't this deck seen more? Because I love it. And again, it's an excellent shuffler. Look at this. I mean, is that not amazing? And it is. The guidebook sucks. I will say that. It's just a crappy little pamphlet. Not much to it. But, I mean, you really don't need it. This thing has such good intuitive hits. So, yeah. I know I've shown this off a few times, but I need to see it more because it's good. Up next is another oldie but goodie. The Starseeker. I've been having this deck for a long time. And I love it. The only complaint I really have is that rose petally soft. I know a lot of people like that. I don't care for it too much because it makes shuffling hard. However, I will say after a while, you can start to shuffle this deck better. Okay, my wrists are really, really weak today, but I usually can shuffle this deck really well. Let me try again because I've used it so much. There we go. It's another one that is so beautiful. It is such an easy reader. The colors are muted with these purples and blues and grays. And it has such a cloudiness to it that I love. The guidebook is so good. There are 2 spreads in here that I use all the time. The Starseeker spread and the Way Forward spread. I use those 2 spreads even when I'm not using this deck because they're really good. Especially that Starseeker spread. I love it. I bought the oh, this is one of my favorite Three of Pentacles. It's upside down. The way each has a piece, and when you put it together, it makes a whole. God damn, that's freaking awesome, is it not? But, what was I saying? Yeah. I have the Moon Child Tarot, and I feel like this deck, I never reach for the Moon Child because I have this deck. This is the deck I reach for instead. And it's not the same, but it does have a similar feel to it for me. And I just tend to really love this deck more. So, it's so beautiful. I love it. A few more cards. Oh my God, of course. So good. All these threes coming up for me. My absolute favorite Queen of Cups. Beautiful. You could definitely see some wear and tear on it, but that's okay. It's okay. I've had it for a while. Righty, up next, I think I will show the Black Lily. I love this deck. It's so like grungy 90s Girl Interrupted vibes. It is small and compact and so good. It's so good. It's moody, a little bitchy, but in the best way. Black Lily takes no shit. I was raised in the 90s, so I think that's why I love this deck so much. It really does feel like, I don't know, feel like that Girl Interrupted vibes for me. And I love it. There's this beautiful ugliness to it that makes me feel seen. Love this deck. And that is my Black Lily deck. I love how small it is, and this is why I can't have nice things, because I make messes. I'm just in a shuffly mood today. I don't know. I just want to shuffle everything. My hands are feeling idle. Sometimes you just love crappy top boxes, right? Am I right? Black Lily. I think it's one of those print-on-demand decks. Okay, so after this, like, bitchy moodiness, let's go to the Rebirth Tarot, because this one has such a sadness to it. you can feel the heartbreak in these cards, the wanting to protect yourself. I mean, oh my God, that's Seven of Swords. Is that not like everything? I got that in a reading once and it blew my freaking mind. But yeah, it's another moody one. It's, like I said, you can feel the heartbreak. You can feel the sadness. You can feel the anger, the lies, the deceit. You can feel it all in this. It's very emotional. Look at that. I've had some great journaling with this deck. It's so beautiful. And it's not crazy busy, but there's a lot to unpack. A lot of symbolism. I just love when the swords are going like to the head like that, really emphasizing the swords with the minds, you know. Look at that face. So good. I mean, the swords all wrapped, the roses all wrapped around those swords. So even if you wanted to try to pick it up, to take the swords out to heal, you'll get pricked and prodded and tangled. I mean, right? Like, it's so beautiful. Oh, look at that. I mean, come on. So powerful. And that is the Rebirth Tarot. Up next is the newest deck in my collection. However, it has been the most used in March and April. I have been using the crap out of this deck. I absolutely love it. It pretty much just stays like this on my desk at all times. I don't even close the box because it makes it too hard to get to the cards. And oh gosh, I love it so much. I will, in all honesty, bought this deck because everybody was talking about it and it was definitely like a FOMO thing. However, I love it so much. I get it now, guys. I get it. I completely understand. It's so good. Look at that lust card. Oh. Even when I struggle with what card I'm looking at, it does not stop the intuition from just taking over and being spot on. And I definitely am getting a lot better. A lot better. Like, I feel like I'm really getting to know this deck. And I'm in love. I'm in love. I have not used it for anyone else but me. It feels like a very personal deck. I don't think I could read for anybody else with this deck. I just don't. I don't say that often about decks in my collection. I feel like I've always been very easily been able to, you know, read for everyone on anything. But there's something really freaking special about this deck that makes me want to keep it all to myself. It is one of the most expensive decks that I have outright purchased. If not the most expensive deck. But it was worth it. Totally worth it. Oh, so beautiful. And so good. And so many things to just pick up on. It has definitely brought forth a huge love for collage decks, which I've always really loved collage artwork. But this just, it takes it to such a deep and personal level. Oh, such a creepy, I think this is death. I'm pretty sure. I know that's the death card. If I'm wrong. Oh, goodness gracious. Yep, death. I knew it. So good. The sun. Pretty sure. I know it. I keep like second guessing myself, and I shouldn't, because it hurts. But I'm gonna check because I can't help it. What is wrong with me? See, sun, yes. Trust yourself, Brittany. Trust yourself. I mean, if that's not the Hangman, right? But yeah, this is the Ritual Tarot. I get it now, guys. I get it. And I'm on board. I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. It's my thing. I love it. The Ritual Tarot. I'm doing pretty good. I'm at what? 7? I had 3 left. 3 left. Okay. This, I keep 2 decks in here, and I'm going to show both of these because they're both made by the same creator, Eric Mail, or Eric Maley. I'm pretty sure it's male, but it could be Maley. I don't know, but that's okay. This is the Ink Witch, and this is the Endless Oracle. The Ink Witch, one, shuffles amazing, because y'all know. Yes, so good. I'm just in a shuffly mood today. Y'all gonna have to deal with it. There is a beautiful elegance about this. It has a sometimes medieval vibe, sometimes a like King Arthur vibe, and then sometimes a more modern vibe. I mean, this feels like the Fates, right? With the cutting. And there's even, I think, one of the cards is like Persephone with the pomegranate. It's so good and beautiful. I love the cup suit. And that's when it gets you to the modern. There's definitely a few cards in here that have like a modern world. I think there's even one card with someone with a cell phone taking a selfie in the bathroom mirror, which is so like, so nowadays, right? But still, it's really good. And I'm loving the colors, or lack thereof. Ouroboros. Another that looks like a penis. Another car. The cicadas. We have those around here. They're loud in the summer. So loud. Oh, see, like, I love the strength, but it definitely takes me out of that, like, magical world. I love this freaking Five of Cups. Oh, yeah. It's beautiful. See, look at that. Isn't that like medieval King Arthur vibes to it? I'm trying to find the... Did I pass it up? Love that High Priestess. And, oh, here it is. Death. The pomegranate. It's totally like Persephone, right? And then that gives you, is it Odin? I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure Odin. With the two crows and the tree, and then there's a piggy bank. There it is. There, the like bathroom mirror selfie. Oh, yeah. It's really good though. And despite the sometimes taking you out of that world, it's still, it's its own world. That's what it is. It's its own thing. It's past, present, future, myths, gods, it's everything. And then we have the Endless Oracle. This is such a smart freaking deck. I absolutely love this Oracle deck. And let me tell you why. One, again, the colors are fantastic. Two, I just love the vibes of the deck. But the main thing I really, really love is the guidebook and how every card has like an astrological zodiac or constellation, or just, it's so good. Okay, so like, for example, the Healer. I'm gonna find the Healer in here. And so in the sky, so every single card has something in the sky. Isn't that just like, oh, it's so good. Okay, so in the sky, a comet named for the, Chiron, a comet named for the wounded healer, a selfless centaur who is both strong and gentle. In astrology, it is representative to our deep wounds and the ways in which we can be healed. In the Healer, I mean, it's so smart. Like, so freaking smart. The way it ties everything in like that. Like, okay, clashing armies. I'm pretty sure I know that that's going to be Mars. But let's read it and see. In the sky, Mars. Named for the god of war, this planet is associated with confrontation, aggression, and passion. It is a reminder that some things are worth fighting for, but that battle is inherently destructive. So good. And smart. And every card has something in the sky, and I freaking love it. Love it. I love this Oracle deck, if you can't tell. Endless Oracle by Eric Melee. Okay. And last, but certainly not least. Okay, give me a second. The Black Mirror Oracle by Jessica Shaw. Another fantastic Oracle deck. It's very big. So, oops, I'm dropping shit. Trying to make sure I get it in here. So, like, it's so good. It's beautiful. I love the artwork. First, there's some there's a mixture of planets and gods and goddesses. There's Baba Yaga. There is a tarot deck, and the major arcana are the goddesses and gods in this deck. But I couldn't get it at the time. It's kind of hard to get. I know it's not out of print, but it's just really hard to get. But it's so beautiful and so good. And I use it in my practice all the time. I use it for my goddess work. I use it in spells. I love it. It's always on my desk. It's big and it's beautiful. And the little guide pamphlet is really, really good. There's Odin. I mean, it's just so beautiful. That Mars card. Like, for example, here is Helios. Helios. I'm going to show you what the guidebook says, because it's really, really good. If I can focus. Focus, Brittany. It's the Sun card, so it will be back here. I am taking too long. Okay, here it is. So, oops, shoot. It comes with keywords, correspondences, what the card is in tarot. There's rituals and a message. It keeps going, guys. It keeps going. Light, shadow, about the Greek god Helios, well, I'm sorry, he's not a god, he's a titan. And what it could mean in a reading. I mean, there's so much. It gives you so much. This pamphlet-y book is just perfect. And I love Yes, and I do really want to get the tarot deck. It's up there for me. Maybe one day. Oh, God, look at that. Kali for the Tower. I mean, Wheel of Fortune, so good. Moon. The Sphinx for Judgment. Yeah, it's excellent. And that is the Black Mirror Oracle. And that is all 10. I did it. I got through it. 7th time was a charm. So, yay. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope you liked what I picked. Let me know what y'all think. Bye, guys. Bye.